Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Eddie's Speed Garage. And today we are going to show you how to vinyl tint your taillights. Stay tuned. All right, so first things first, it's a little different for everybody, but we're going to remove the taillights. You can do them with the car, with them on the car, but we're not going to do that today. All right, first thing we want to do is clean them. All right, so we sprayed that with window glass cleaner, and now we're going to measure this out. This is Vivid film. They say it's 3M. It's air release. I got it from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description, but make sure you leave yourself a little bit extra overhang on both sides. I'm going to cut it to fit, and then we'll get ready to start putting it on. So this is something that's going to be important. This is a squeegee with a felt padding on it. This, I got this from Joanne Fabrics. It was like $3. 9x12 sheet. Just wrap your old school squeegee with it. Make sure you keep it clean, and you should be good to go. Also, you'll need an X-Acto knife and a heat gun. Later. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our piece of trimmed vinyl, peel back a little bit, and we're gonna overshoot the end. And I'll pull this all out. I'll catch the end. I'll make sure I got enough, and this is where my heat gun's gonna come in handy. So I got this set. It's a little bit more than medium heat. I'm gonna heat this vinyl up all the way to the end. A blow dryer will not work for this. And you'll know, you can feel it in your hands that this vinyl is getting ready to do what I tell it to do. So now I'll just take it and I'll pull it towards me and to the sides. And then just go ahead and look at how this just laid down pretty well. So now, I'm just gonna take and heat it and just make it my bitch. Flip it around. And you see we got a little wrinkle here, so give it a little pull, bubble, heat, lay it down. A whole bunch of them over here. And you can remember, we didn't do anything on this side, so we're gonna lift this side all the way back up, heat it up, and you know, to be honest with you, it's nice to have somebody to help you. You could do it by yourself. It would be better with 3 people. To be honest with you, this film here is so forgiving. If you have help, it should be about 5 minutes. And we're almost there. I just got a little bit more to do. Use the squeegee, which we haven't used much at all, to push the rest of these bubbles out. And I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. All right, so the whole thing is wrapped now. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna trim it out. And if you can look right here, bring this a little closer. With the heat, you can get it to sit down on all these little letterings here. And if you get something that's got a lot of air under it, all you have to do is poke it with a needle, and then you can rub it all out and you'll be okay. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we got ourselves a little precision knife. We're gonna find our edge, and we're gonna trim all the way around. I'm not gonna film this whole thing because I'm gonna take a lot of time and do this as perfect as I can. but you get the idea. All right, so what we see here is the finished product. I went and I trimmed around here very carefully, everything that I could do. And then afterwards, I went through with my heat gun. And to be honest with you, I didn't use the squeegee all that much. But this is an air release vinyl. So if you end up with little bubbles or something like that in there, don't be too worried about them, especially if they're like right here. Eventually, they'll take care of themselves. But this taillight cost less than $6 to do, and then I'll have leftover vinyl to do other things like my turn signals or my marker lights in the back. So let's go see what it looks like on the car. Turn the flashers on. Huh? Flashers.
Where'd my beard go? He's worried about, okay. Looks like shit.
All right, so here we are at dusk with our reverse lights on, our hazards, and our driving lights, parking lights for the red. It's not too bad. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for the tint, and